Let's focus on the front side of the body in the upcoming part. So we will swing the legs forwards and we will meet in a seated position. Okay, I will just turn a little bit sideways so you can better see what's happening. We're gonna start on that balance point, as we say in Pilates. It's the point just behind the sit bones. So just come back a little bit, tucking the tailbone under a bit. So try to find some power here. Yeah, we don't want to just collapse, relax, hanging in there, but we want to pull the belly button in and up, rolling the pubic bone towards the belly button and creating a nice bow in the spine. Yeah, really active position. Don't collapse, don't just hang. Yeah, stay in that nice upright posture. From here, we're just bringing the big toe onto the ground and just bringing all 10 fingers onto the ground. Exhale, create that power. Inhale, lift the right and then the left leg into tabletop position. Left arm forwards, inhale. And exhale, just moving the left arm to the side. If that is pretty stable, you could also reach forwards with the right arm. So you're just sitting on that balance point. Now my aim is to include a little bit of oblique work. So we need to pull the left arm in that diagonal back corner of the room and inhale back to center. Yeah, really follow the fingers with your eyes. Good, maybe you want more. Toe tap with the right leg. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift up. Okay, maybe you want more. Single leg stretch. Extend the right leg just above the floor. Inhale to return. Okay, choose your variation. Let's go for 4 more rounds. You could also keep the left foot on the ground when your hip flexors start to cramp, especially when you sit a lot. Last 2. Deepening the rotation. Last 1. And then come back to center. Drop the feet and the hands behind you. Open the feet more than shoulder width apart. Can be really broad here. And start with the knee swing from right to center to left. Relaxing the hips, relaxing the obliques. Okay, team, let's switch over to the other side. All right, coming back to center. I will just turn around so you can better see what's happening. You can just stay in your position. Okay, come behind the sit bones onto that balance point. Belly button in and up, creating that strong bow. And then fingers, all 10 fingers on the ground first. We're gonna lift the legs up into tabletop. Right arm forwards with your inhale. Exhale, arm to the side, really squeezing the legs together. Inhale up, maybe you release the left arm as well. Exhale, move the arm to the side. We're just moving the arm here, right? We want to include the spine, the obliques a little bit more. So rotate a little bit deeper. So move the head. Exhale, twisting as deep as you can. Maybe you need more. Left big toe stepping down. Just tapping, no weight on the foot. Maybe you want more single leg stretch. It is. Ooh, choose your option again. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Yeah, remember you can also keep the right foot grounded to relax the right hip flexor a bit. Last 2. Keep the pelvis heavy and stable on the mat. Last one. And then return to center. Drop your feet more than shoulder width apart. Hands on the ground. And then go for that lovely knee swing to recover. Okay, for the final round, you can choose if you want to keep the mat rolled up, or you can also work flat on the ground. So if you want to choose the unstable option, the challenging one, then just lay down with your spine directly on the rolled up mat like that. Okay, so take it down. Maybe you want to rest the head on the ground first, and then we're moving the pelvic tilt. So exhale, imprint position, lumbar spine kissing the mat. Inhale, arching your spine. Just moving the pelvis forwards and backwards for a few rounds to release some tension in the lower back. Step by step, relax the glutes more and more. And bring the tension for the pelvic tilt here from the abs. Yeah, you want to work with the powerhouse now, not with the glutes. Okay, with the next exhale, belly in, ribs are closed, lumbar spine kissing the mat. All 10 fingers on the ground, lifting the legs up into tabletop. Okay, imagine there's an apple between chin and chest here. Keep the head positioned like that. And lift head and shoulder blades off the floor and the mat with the help of the abdominals. Inhale to prepare for the single leg stretch. Exhale, extend the right leg. Inhale to return, then switch to the other side. If that works well for you, you can release just one hand, just supporting the neck here with the hand behind the head. Don't forget to also switch to the other side. Maybe that works well for you. Then lifting both arms parallel towards the floor. Turn the palms up to the ceiling to turn out your arms, to create more space here in your chest. Good work. So allow the shoulder blades to fly, eyes towards the thighs. Whew. We're coming to our grand finale, our finisher. Let's go for 2 more, each side one more time. The finisher will be the exercise, the 100. So we're pumping with the arms and breathing for 4 in and 4 times out. Okay, are we ready for that? Let's go, fire breath. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Imagine blowing out a birthday candle. If you would love to make it a little bit more intense, you could also extend the legs. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. The pumping is coming from the shoulder joints, and the rest of the body is super calm. Last 3. Final one. With the exhale, you stop the movement, breathe out the rest of the air, pull the knees in, drop the head, hug your legs, and relax. Good job, everyone. Calm the breath. Release the tension, your abdominals. Breathe into the belly again. Amazing. Make your way off the rolled up mat. So just bring the feet back onto the ground. Maybe move into the side of the body. Rise up. Okay. Get the mat away, or just roll out the mat and get onto your mat. We're gonna meet on all fours for some final stretches. So before we come onto all fours, maybe reach up, lengthening through the arms, through the spine, to open up the abdominals. Good work. Then let's meet on all fours. Bringing the knees pretty close together. And open up the lower legs to the side. So we have a little internal rotation in your hips. And then just keep the legs how they are and walk with the hands further away from you. It's like a puppy pose. Maybe your forehead can drop on the ground. Spine super long. So we can open up the shoulder girdle and lengthening, stretching the thoracic spine. Allow the breastbone to melt down with your exhale. Sitting bone, your highest point. Maybe your feet can move further to the side, so we have a nice stretch coming in your hip. Very often we just focus on turning out, but forget that we also can turn in. So we create a nice balance here. With the next exhale, press the hands down into the floor and crawl backwards with the hands towards your body. Bring the feet together. Bring the hands further away from you so the rest of the body can follow into kind of a plank position. And then we're going to bend the elbows and come down onto your belly. So one of my favorite exercises coming up. So from here, we're going to bend the left knee, pull the heel towards the butt cheek, and then lift the thigh off the floor and pull the left big toe towards the right shoulder. Okay, just allow the toes, the balls of your feet to ground. And then you can play a bit here with the knee. You can lift the left knee a little bit higher to open up the hip flexor a bit more. For nice rotation in your spine. And maybe you want to pull the right arm a little bit higher so you can feel a nice opening coming up in your chest muscle. This is a nice exercise that you could also include in your everyday life, especially when you tend to sit a lot in your everyday life or at work. This is a nice posture exercise to open up all the muscles that tend to shorten while seating or while being seated. Bring the left hand onto the ground in front of you. Catch your body as you roll back onto your belly. We're going to switch to the other side. Straighten the left arm, bend the right knee. Pull the right big toe towards the left shoulder joint. Drop the head on the ground. Pulling your right knee a little bit higher. Maybe the left arm higher as well to open up the chest muscle. And breathe deeply into the belly, deeply into the rib cage. Last 2 breaths here. And then bring the right hand in front of you on the ground so you can catch your body while rolling down onto the belly. Then from here, bring both hands underneath your shoulders and press all the way up. Come with your booty onto your heels. Bring the hands on towards the knees. Let's finish with shell stretch to open up, to relax the back muscles. So really rounding your spine as much as you can. Then just hold onto the knees and the thoracic spine is pulling you back, and at the same time the arms are stopping us. So the muscles at your back can open up. Maybe you want to include some rocking movements from side to side. And then return to center. Roll up vertebra by vertebra. Find a comfy seat, maybe with your legs crossed on the sit bones. Beautiful. From here, move your butt cheeks to the side so you can ground your sit bones, pulling the spine out of your pelvis so you can use the full rib cage to breathe deeply. And then from here, sweep the arms up over the side. Make yourself great, tall, and beautiful as you are. Whew, this was challenging. Very unstable work today, but your deep stabilizer muscles were getting stronger. That's what we need, especially in winter season when we have lots of ice on the ground and we need to stabilize ourselves, and we're improving our posture and the balance. I hope you liked it. Hope to see you soon in the next session. Bye.